everyone, it's Tammy and I'm here to do another card. I found this stamp set, or the stamp block. It was actually my daughter's, and she was getting rid of some of her stuff. She just isn't really into crafting so much, at least not right now. She's 17 and doing her own thing. So she had a big bag of stuff, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to use some of her stuff to make a card. So I thought this was really cute. I love bunnies, and I don't even know where she got this one, but it is so adorable. And it is from Stampabilities. It says www.housemouse.com. Actually, it's house-mouse.com. This looks like it was made in 2007, and it's called You Snooze, You Lose. Hop It, Itty Bit. So it's it looks like it came from Hobby Lobby. So, you know, he's snoozing, so he gets all the ice cream, which is pretty cute. So I'm going to do a stamp with this, or a card with this, and I picked out some pink and this glittery striped paper that she also had in her stash. She had a few things, some other stamps that I'll probably use for other things, like this one that has a bird on it, and this one has a kitty cat on it, and she has an owl and an elephant, and she loves elephants, so I will definitely have to make a card with an elephant. She had some rhinestones, just a few other things, and she had a lot of paper. And I know that, you know, there was a time when she was really kind of into it, and she wanted to scrapbook like her mom. That was probably 7 or 8 years ago, so she hasn't done it for a long time, and I haven't scrapbooked for a long time either. So she wanted to kind of get it out of her room and not have to worry about it anymore, and she told me that I could just have it. So I'm happy about that, and I'm happy to use it, and I want to use her stuff and show her some of the things that I did. I think that she would like that. So this stamp set honestly doesn't even look like it's been used. She probably hasn't even stamped it. I might get another piece of white cardstock just to put down so that we can all see a little better. But I'm just going to stamp this onto here, and I'm going to use my new Memento stamp pad in tuxedo blue that I got in my Simon Says haul. I did a video on that too, so you guys should be able to see that. I have never used this kind of stamp pad, so, well, not this kind. I've used this, like I've never used Memento, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. So we'll see how this stamps up, but I'm pretty sure it'll stamp up nice. If I need to, I can use another piece of paper, but let's just see how this goes. This is a rather large stamp, so I'm just making sure that I get it inked everywhere. La, 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 la. And that looks pretty good, so let's stamp this down and see how it looks. I'm going to kind of fussy cut around it, so at least that's my plan right now. Oh, and I didn't get it all. Dag nabbit, I missed some of it down there, but ooh, that's a cute stamp. That's really cute. I'm gonna like this. I think that some of it might be because I have too much, I'm just gonna say it, too much crap underneath my working area, so I'm not getting a good level stamp zone. Maybe I'll use my stamp pad scrubber as a base. Let's turn this puppy over. And let's stamp again and see what we get. I just need to clean my scrapbook room. It's just not been one of the things I want to do. When I come in here, I want to create and not clean. Well, that was worse. Okay, it's going to be one of those days, is it? Let's see, is this big enough? It is if I do it that way, so I'll just do it that way. Okay, let's pick up this pad and stamp onto okay. Now let's try this one more time, and hopefully this will get it. Might be stamped off the edge just a little bit. That'll be my luck. I'm going to rub it against these. Yay! Okay, that is a really cute image. That is super cute. I'm loving that. And because I'm using the Memento, I will be able, I can use that as scrap while I'm making this card, I will be able to use my alcohol-based ink on it. So that's my plan, because I have not done that yet. And I'm going to clean this stamp off by grabbing my stamp cleaner. And if you guys have one of these stamp and scrub things, these are really nice. I got this one moons ago through Stampin' Up! And you just use one side as a cleaning side and one side as a drying side. So I'm just cleaning on this side, scrub, 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 and it comes pretty clean actually. And then on my dry side, wow, I'm pretty impressed. I didn't realize it would come that clean. I thought that it would be stainy like the StazOn. There's a little bit more over here, so I'm just gonna try to rub it again just to try to get that off. Ooh, I got some on the wood. Oh well. That is one thing that they say you can do, is you can lift these out and you can clean them. I don't do that as regularly as I probably should, but you can take those out and run them under water, and I even use dish soap on them sometimes and just rub them really well to get all of it out, so that I've cleaned, especially this one, because this one does get pretty hairy from, you know, scrubbing. And then, well, this one does too, but this one's the dry side, so it doesn't get so inky, but this one does, and it can actually kind of make your stamp a little bit dirty. So that's a cute little stamp. I'm going to put that to the side. She also gave me this little tool, which I have one similar, but I think hers is actually better than mine. Hers is made by Fiskars, and it's used for dry embossing is what I think it's made for, but you can use it to pick up things or to move things, and I like it, so I'm just going to add that to my tools. And what I do with the image. Woo, I'm losing it. Okay, so I think, do I want to cut it before I color it? Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and cut it, just because. And I'm just going to loosely fussy cut it, kind of like a sticker where it still has white around it. And I think I'm going to also put a piece of pink around it after I've done the white, and then maybe even another piece of white, but I haven't decided on that yet. We'll have to see how it looks when I put it together. This can be a multi-layer card, and I know I want to put some glitter on the ice cream, either using the Wink of Stella or some actual glitter, which I might just use actual glitter. I haven't used that in a while, and I don't know if I've used it on any of my videos for YouTube. So I love watching card videos. It just makes me feel inspired. It also makes me feel like I have to have every stamp set that they have, because I love them all, and I have a gazillion. I really do have a ton of wooden stamp sets, a ton of acrylic stamp sets. I really don't need anything else, so I need to watch that. So there's that. I needed a drink. Okay, I'm going to color this bad boy. I think I want him to be gray. Oh, and I'm thinking that probably because sometimes I'm not that great on colors, so I'm looking at this and he's gray and he's brown, and that's what I was thinking in my head, and I'm sure the reason I thought that is because of the block. So I may just color it just like the block, which is really cute. Well, I'm sure it won't be just like the block, but you know what I mean. I sometimes get weird colors in my head, and they just don't go as well as I would think that they would go, and so I need to watch that a little bit. So, whoops, I don't have gray Copics. Those are on my wish list, but I do not have them. So I like this gray. It's kind of a light gray. I'm just going to color most of him this color. Oh, this is cute. All of these little lines, I don't know. I think that they might make it easier to color. I'm not really sure. We'll have to wait and see how I do. His little tongue sticking out. That's cute. So if any of you guys that are watching, if you guys post videos on card making or anything like that, let me know down below, and I'll check you out. I promise. I enjoy watching card videos. And if you tell me you came from my channel, I will comment on your video. And I do like to subscribe, so I often will subscribe to people. And I'm also up for card challenges. There's a couple YouTubers that I've seen recently that do challenges with each other. Like they'll get the same stamp set and then they'll each make a card using that stamp set. And it turns out really cute and it looks like fun. So if any of you guys are interested in doing something like that too, let me know because I would be interested in that. Oh, I'm going to color his snout too. I'm not going to color his nose though because I'm going to color that pink. Okay. Now that was W4, so I wonder what other W's I have. I have a W7. Let me see how dark this is. Oops, I keep opening the wrong end. Yeah, that should do it. So I'll go in with this W7 and make it a little bit darker around the highlighted areas. Oh, goodness. And this is great ink to use with the Copics. I can tell what a difference it's making. I mean, my Copic, if I used my StazOn or other inks, they smear when you're coloring. And with all of these little body parts that, you know, the little hairs that are already defined in the stamp, I am sure that it would start to look kind of crummy kind of fast. Color his little foot a little darker. And then his outer fur. I'm going to leave his belly kind of okay, so then now I'm going to go in with this lighter color again and just color in the highlights. Let's see how he's looking. Well, I think he's looking kind of cute now. I know I'm not the best colorer, but I think he's looking kind of cute. I might just wait and see how he looks when he's a little drier. And I'll move on to his little nose. I want his belly to stay kind of light gray, and I want the bottom of his feet to stay kind of light gray. And I'm going to do his little nose in pink. And then I'm going to color over it in this light gray. Whoops. Because I just want it to be just a little bit of pink. Like that. And let's see, his tongue. I don't want it to be so that color. Maybe I want it to be this color. Let's see. Yeah, that's kind of a decent tongue color, I think. Maybe a little bit dark. So I'll just go around the edge. And then I will take the lighter pale pink that I have, which is V000. And I'm going to fill his tongue in a little bit with that. And I might even, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to touch his tongue. This is RV11, which is the pink. I'm going to touch his tongue with this color and just put a little bit on here. Is this color working? Okay, yeah, it is. It just doesn't feel like it. Well, let me just touch it to here. This RV11 maybe. There, I like that better. So, put the right lid on it or I'd be in trouble, wouldn't I? So he is really cute, and I don't know if I should color his eye. I don't know. I might, Maybe I'll just put some Wink of Stella on it. Oh, and maybe the inner part of his ear I'll color a little bit with this. I'll do this really pale pink and see how that looks, and then if I need to, I will go over it again. Yeah, I think that works. I need to go over his snout a little bit more. There, that's pretty cute. I'm liking it. And so now let's do the cone. I know I want it kind of brownish, tannish. That's not awful, but it's not very inky. So let me see what I can do with this. It might be a good first layer since it's not very inky. I have to kind of push hard and be careful that it doesn't like smush. I'd really like to have some more Copic markers. Browns and grays, and truth be told, I'd really like to have all of them, but that's really kind of wishful thinking. Now I know that there's a yellow color that I have that almost looks brown. It's kind of a weird, like it doesn't look like the color it is on the cap. I don't remember if it's this one. Yeah, it's kind of this one. This looks like it would be yellow. I don't know if you guys can tell. I mean, it looks like it'd be a pale yellow, but it turns out kind of a brownish yellow, which is a good color. It's just weird because that's not the color that I expect it to be when I'm looking at the cap. So I'm just going to kind of put this in here. Good old waffle cone. He's sleeping in the cone. That is so cute. And I feel like this area would be a little darker, so I'm just kind of coloring that a little darker. Yeah, I think that's cute. I'm not the best colorer, but we can get the job done, can't we? And then if I made him kind of a paler yellow, or not yellow, a paler like brown color, maybe this E5 on TriArt will work. Oh, this one really is bad, but I'm going to use him. I'm just going to sloppy color, but I have to be extra careful because it's easy to color outside the lines when you're using the sloppy push hard method because you have no more ink in your marker. I hope that some of you guys have used this method, but I'm not sure if it's a Tammy kind of a method or if it's something that everybody does. And I don't know if these are refillable. I should probably look online. These were like I don't know, these were probably the second ones that I got. The first ones that I got were these skin tone ones, skin accents, and then another one that's skin color. And I might even use one of these on here. I kind of like this coral color, which I think is really kind of a brown color. Let's see what it looks like on here. Oh, I forgot that it's just a chisel in or just a pointy in, so I'll just use the pointy in. Yeah, it's kind of a brownish color, so I'm just going to go around his little hands. I keep saying him, but I don't know that it's a him. Oh, I just colored outside the line. Let's see if I can fix it with my colorless blender. Okay, I have 2 spots. And yes, indeed, I got it. Yay! That's another really cool thing about these markers. Mistake? What mistake? Okay, now I'm going to take a lighter brown, maybe this skin color. This is called Pastel Pink. Oh, it is a little too brown, or a little too skin color. That's okay. I'll rub it. I'll do some brown on it too. So I don't want that dark of a brown though that's in here. I want a lighter brown. So let me see what I got in my these. Maybe this one. Ooh, that one's pretty dark. That's E4. What about E3? kind of red. What about E2? That's not much different from E3 or 4, whichever one I used first. Let's go for this E1 and see how this looks. It looks really dark in the package, and it is. Well, darn it. Oh, maybe this one. Okay, that one looks alright. I'm going to use it and the colorless blender. And let's see what we can do here. I think I like that, and then I'll get rid of this brown that's on this colorless blender. Oh no, I think it's about time to refill my colorless blender too. Dagnabbit, I'm just running out of everything. Everything. So I need grays, and I'm gonna make myself a wish list. A bigger wish list. I kind of wish this was still a little more brown than it is. I need browns and grays. Faux show. Faux shizzle. And I need a drink too. Okay. And I'm going to make his little nose pink. And his inner ear just a little bit pinkened, and that's not pink enough. I'm going to use, let's see, maybe this rose pink. What's this look like? Yeah, that's good, and I know I'm using the chisel end, but that's okay. That is kind of cute. Sweet little bunny rabbits. Sweet little bunny rabbits. My brother used to call them runny babbits. So sweet. I think I will put them on a pale green, whatever this is called. Like, I don't know if it's grass or just sitting on something. Speaking of animals, I hear my Jambo. Hi, baby. Oh my goodness, you're so pretty. How's my little love? Oh, so sweet. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and color the ice cream. And I want a pink ice cream cone, which is, of course, the same thing they used on the stamp. So I'm sure that's what I'm thinking. I don't know why I'm not thinking outside the box at all on this one. But that's okay. And I'm just going to color it one color because I'm going to cover it with glitter, so it doesn't really matter. I just want to make sure that when they see, when whoever's looking at the card sees the ice cream, it doesn't look white underneath the glitter and just has some color on it. So I'm going to put these away. And I'm going to get out some pink glitter, which is this. I thought this was pretty cute. It's by Craft Essentials from Joann's. It's 0.4 ounces, and it's, the color name is Bubblegum. And I need a piece of paper that I can easily move. And I need some glue on my little thing. What kind of glue should I use? I think I should use just this Bonding Memories. This is from Close to My Heart. It's just a glue stick. And I just color over the area that I want glittered up. And then I'm going to open my glitter, and I'm going to just pour it on there. I maybe should have just done the top like it was sprinkles, but I didn't think. Because this glitter is kind of like big chunks. I hope that you guys can see this. I'm just kind of shaking it around to make sure that I get it all over the ice cream. Because I think that there's some over here that might not be getting it. So there. Now I got it. And then I'm going to shake it off. Ooh, and that is some thick glitter. I might even pull some of that off. Thick, chunky glitter. It would be cute for a shaker card. Probably better for a shaker card than for an ice cream cone. I might even try to pull some of this off because, woo, it's a lot. And it's so chunky. It does look more like sprinkles than it does glitter. That's better. I probably would have done better if I just used it at the top like sprinkles and then maybe put the Wink of Stella on it or some fine glitter. But there we go. It's cute. It is still cute. So now I'm going to take this leftover glitter and pour it back in the tube if I can. I don't necessarily like the tubes of glitter because they're harder to get the glitter back into than, I mean, just because the opening is so narrow. But we did it. Okay. Live and learn. Since I'm using my daughter's stamp, I probably should have used aqua ice cream or something because that's her favorite color. Aqua, kind of tealish. But that's okay because it's cute just like that. Alright, so now we have this. And I'm going to see how this looks on this card. And I kind of, in my head, thought that I would do a white card base. The card base is 8.5 by 5.5. No, it's not. Is that right? Sorry, it's an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper, and I cut that in half. And then I fold that in half to make the card. So they're super easy to make, but the dimensions of this are 5.5 by 4.25. So then this is 5.25 by 4, so it can be a base. This is a standard A2 card. And then I have this that I cut at 2.5 by 4 so that I could put this right on here. And then I thought that I would put my little stamped guy somewhere here, or I would put him with pink over, or like do pink around him, and then maybe another piece of white around him, and make him stand out a little bit more. So I'm just kind of looking at that to see what I think. Let's see if I put pink around him, and then white around him, and then stuck him on here again. I don't know if that adds anything or not, or if I just want to raise this up with some dimensionals and maybe put a ribbon. I think that's what I want to do. And I think I want to make this a little smaller. I'm going to cut it. It has some glitter on it, if you guys can see. I'm going to cut it so that the glitter is where it stops. So this ended up being, what size is this? This ended up being about 1 3/4 inches. And I may even, I think I will. Going to take this punch and make the edge kind of cute. those little pieces. And I'm going to get a ribbon, and maybe I will use this blue ribbon just to bring out some blue. So let's see, do I want it, put that down, put this down, put this down. Do I want the ribbon this way? And do I want a sentiment? Or do I want the ribbon this way? I don't think I want it this way. I either want it this way or not at all. And I'm kind of a ribbon gal, so, but maybe I will make it go under this. Yeah, I kind of like that. I think I'll do that. So let's just, oh, well, I guess I can put it on here, and then I'll make it go across there to there, and I'll use a little piece of tape on this side to hold it down. And then I'm going to use a little piece of tape on the inside where this will cover it to hold it down. And then I will cut this little piece off. Oops, and I probably need to I think I've stretched the card too far. Or the ribbon too hard, because it kind of made the card kind of wobbly. I don't know why this ribbon is kind of wobbly. I don't know if it is for the whole thing. Maybe it's just the way that the ribbon's made, because it looks like it's like that the whole roll. I don't even know where this came from. Looks like it came from, well, I don't know. I was going to say Close to My Heart, but I'm not sure, because I would think that Close to My Heart would have their name on it. So, oh well, it doesn't really matter. I am good with things looking homemade and not exactly perfect. I'm not good with my tape runner not working, though. I don't know why. This is the second time I've had to clean this thing off. And it's doing it again already. Something isn't right. Okay, I'm giving it a new, fresh new start. And okay. Let's see how that goes. My husband is out working on his truck. My daughter is with her dad, and my son is at a friend's, and I have the house kind of to myself. And I am doing one thing that I like best, which is crafting. And I'm going to use some pop dots to pop him up a little bit. I got these at, I probably don't need to open them yet, but just to show you, I got these at Michael's for $1. There was 100 of them in here, and I don't know about you guys, but I use I use probably almost all of it. I even had some over here that like once the little dots are done, I don't call it done until all of the sticky is gone. I was going to show you, but I don't know what I did with, oh, I put it right here. So like, see, all the little dots are gone, but all of this is still usable. As a matter of fact, I will use it for this. So I don't consider this gone until it's gone. Sometimes it's a little messier because you sometimes get little pieces of paper depending on the brand, but it's not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. So let's see, I'm going to put a piece up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'll do those kind of wonky because this is kind of wonky. So I'll put this along there. Oh, you might be able to hear my husband trying to start his car. He had to buy a new something. I open it, starting, and he's going to be so happy. He is a car man for sure, and he loves to work on cars, and he has this, I'm sure it's a 1996 Chevrolet, and I know that because he tells me all the time. And when we met, I knew nothing about cars, and now I know a little. I know next to nothing, but I know a little bit more, and I enjoy doing stuff with cars with him. I mean, like, not with cars. I don't like go out and work on them or anything, but like today he's going to change my oil, and he told he's raring it up. He told me that he was going to have me help him. Now, I probably won't do much, if anything, like maybe pour the oil in or something like that, but it's cool that he wants to include me. I appreciate the fact that he wants me around, even for stuff like that. And occasionally, like, he'll come up here. I'm going to cut this one more time, because my craft room is in our spare bedroom, and I turned it into a craft room moons ago. But and I have our computer in here, but we haven't been using this computer. We have laptops, and this computer just doesn't seem to work right, so I need to fix it. I just haven't. It's one of those things, you know. I should probably put one more little piece here, so I'm going to cut another little piece. But what I was saying is he will come up here and watch TV with me, or he'll do something up here sometimes with me too. It's just fun. We just like each other's company, which is very nice. I do love my husband. When he's not sick, he's so much fun. But man, that boy can get sick sometimes, and it's awful. I feel bad for him because he like suffers from migraines, but they switched his medicine around, and he was sick for days, like a month, more than a month probably. So he's on new medicine, and it really seems to be doing well. I mean, we're not old, so it really stinks for both of us when he's sick, because, you know, if 2 people in the house and one of them isn't feeling well, it affects both of you. So I'm glad that he's feeling better. I might even want to put another little piece up there. What the heck? It's spare, so I may as well. I won't be surprised if he comes in and says, "Tammy, come check this out." Because he doesn't know that I'm videoing. But I'm proud of him. I don't know what was wrong with it, but it wouldn't start. Something about the alternator and something, I don't know. I just know he needed a $140 part that he had to order yesterday, and it came in today, so we went and got it. And then we went to breakfast. That was nice. And we don't have a whole lot planned today. I love that crazy man. There's a part of me that wants to run out there and say, "Yay, look at you." Okay, so now that I have him all... Oh, you know what? I'm going to put this onto the base first, because if I put it on after, it'll be harder to do with since it's standing up, since I have it on those dots. So let's make sure I have this the right way. And just put that down. Put that down. And I need a bow or a knot. I need something because that's what I do. I saw those rhinestones. I might even use a rhinestone or two. Let's see, where should I put this? Over here. I think I posted that graduation card that I made that he goes ding 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 ding. And if you haven't seen it, you should watch it because it's really cute. I used a little thing that makes them, what is it? What are they called? I used a action wobble, and it makes him like kind of move. It's really cute, and I still haven't sent that card. I need to send that card. I think I'll do just a knot. It might even be cute if I gave one of these little bunnies a bow like it was a little girl. But that might be too much. Let's see. I know that's not a bow, but yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Okay, and then I think it needs a sentiment or something. I don't know what, like just a hello or a, let me see what I can find really quick. Oh, here's a stamp set that has, looks like a lot of sentiments, if I can pull it out. Oh. Okay, it's your day just because. Wow. Thinking of you. Good luck, you're the best. Oh, good times, that's cute. Maybe I'll put good times. And then I think I'm gonna go say hello to my husband. He's excited, I can hear him out there. Yeah! He's my love. So good times. Let's put this right here. Hopefully that's straight. He's calling me. I'm coming, darling. Okay. So I guess that's it. Good times. Hope you enjoyed. And if you make something, let me know.